incredibly accomplished dunker who's still got plenty of bounce in his step.
The pass to Tatum. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Horford. Back to Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Williams.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
LA has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Vanderbilt misses. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Warriors. Brown wide open, he fires. Here's Williams, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
At the line for
That's
2.
good from Williams.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
Now here's Brown. You saw him with 29 points last game. Nice shot by Smart.
Now that's about amazing quickness. How about Marcus Smart's ability to beat everybody up the floor with that burst?
Pass to Davis. It's stolen by Capella. Brown inside the line. Misses off the left iron.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Now Smart. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And it's Russell with the rebound. Lakers leading by 4. There's the lob to the hoop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and he gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And he lays it straight in. Allen's got 15.
And it is hard to hold MP down. He just keeps coming at you. What a night.
So the wing on the left. At the top of the key, Williams. He kicks it to Smart. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Allen outside. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. On the court right now for the Celtics. Horford is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Tatum in at the shooting guard. Now Capella, after Gallinari missed from long range. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Warriors was phenomenal. He tallied 50 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And the Celtics making a change here. Williams is checked in. Here's Allen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Norris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Clint Capella. Poked loose, and now it's Allen. running. He can go all the way. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Here's Allen. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And James with the basket on the assist by Allen. 6 points for LeBron.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Tatum kicks to Gallinari. Passes it to Smart. Floats it up for Williams. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Here's Reeves, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shoots over Brown, and it's blocked by Brown. And here's Gallinari outside, and it's MP with the rebound. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here's Tatum. He had 35 points last game out. Now the pass to Smart. Williams trying to break free. From outside, off the mark. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the lip. Oh!
My goodness. Oh, my. Talk about creativity. MP not holding anything back.
And now, let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
Los Angeles leading by 10. James finds it. Oh!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Boston's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Tatum on the wing. Shoots from 12. Second chance shot. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Carter, he's checked in for the Lakers. Celtics also with a sub. Tate's checked in. Time now for an injury report. Now an update on Malcolm Brogdon from Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Celtics provided some information to us. He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him. While the season isn't very old, this is still distressing to hear, and somebody is going to have to pick up the slack while he's out. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, well, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. A great player who anyone would want.
And here we go, Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here. And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to do a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it, the double-checking, and the game continues on.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Pass to Smart. Another shot. Back to Tate. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Lakers leading by 6. James finds Allen. They grab their own miss. Vanderbilt. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for the Celtics. To the paint, here's Allen. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 5th rebound in this one.
That's his second.
No, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there. And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. How about Malcolm Brogdon joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider the active players who have done it. It's Malcolm, as you just said, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Steph Curry. I would say that's pretty good company. And if you look all time, the rest on the list are a bunch of Hall of Famers. Well, the mid-range is something Jaylen Brown entered the NBA with. He looks very comfortable in that spot.
Floats it up for James.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Back to Brogdon. And the layup falls. And that's 11 points for Malcolm Brogdon.
Malcolm Brogdon a little bit crafty on the interior, getting that one down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to Sacramento.
Yeah, you hate losing a game that you control for 3 quarters, but that fourth was just really an abomination in terms of how they played, and unfortunately, they took an L.
Here's Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
Your Lakers, 63. The Celtics, 65.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
We've got Allen. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Davis. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the 2 guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It's on Robert Williams.
First